first game in charge, and a daunting one at that for Martin Patterson, who was appointed as Burton manager last Friday, more than a month after Dino Mambria was dismissed back on the 9th of December. Just a few days to work with his new players. How difficult tonight can they make it for Derby, who have been in magnificent form recently? Crackling atmosphere inside Pride Park. Two teams at opposite ends of the table with different priorities. Derby very much hoping that they can get themselves out of the division and back into the Championship. Burton hoping that they can secure their status in League One for a 7th successive season. Ben Toner, the man in charge here. This is just an 8th all-time league meeting between the two clubs. Of course, Derby so used to playing at a higher level. Burton have climbed their way up the pyramid and established EFL team now. Deslang finds James Collins, who sweeps in the cross. It will break on the edge of the area, but it drifts just wide. He was amongst the Derby County scorers when the two sides met earlier on in the season. Deslang and Harahan, the two options with this free kick. In it comes, and it's taking a touch on its way through, but it will be a Burton goal kick. Just grazing Kane Wilson there, couldn't quite meet it fully. We have Conor Harahan delivering the ball into the penalty area. He stands over this set piece for Derby. And it comes, and the header over the top. Should have made more of that, and he knows it as well, Curtis Nelson. It's on this one. Put it away to the edge of the area. Powell under pressure from John Jules, and now the break is on for Derby with Deslang, and there aren't too many that can catch him in full stride. Kept out well by Crocombe. Follow-up comes in, and Crocombe there again. And it's lashed off target by James Collins. Good initial hustle from John Jules, and then Deslang with plenty of grass to run into, hitting full stride. He couldn't find a way past Crocombe, who got his right boot out to keep it at 0-0, and then error just a few moments earlier. Flicked on by John Jules, and plenty of room for Deslang to attack here. He looks up and sees one option in the box. He finds it. Derby into the lead, courtesy of Tom Barkhuizen. Ruthless in attack from Derby County. Deslang, just look at the room that he had here once the ball was worked his way. Knew immediately to get on the move as that ball was thumped forwards by Vickers. John Jules won the header, and he rolled it right into the path of Tom Barkhuizen, who got himself the right side of Jake Caprice. Put on a plate, and it is a first goal this season when starting a game. Harahan's free kick. Cashin attacking it, the ball bouncing around, it drops to Cashin now. John Jules just threads it across the front of the 6-yard box, but nobody on the end of it for Derby. Could be a chance now to counter for Burton, but Labala just held up. Caprice, Nelson charging across, trying to close him down. Caprice's ball into the box, the header over the top from Mason Bennett. Target. And just stands one up to the far post. It's flicked away off the fingers of Max Crocombe. Hoisted in once again towards the back post. Barkhuizen gets his head to it. Derby double their lead, and it's another goal in what has been a fine campaign for James Collins. Opponents here this evening. It is business as usual, it seems, for Derby County. Barkhuizen's initial ball into the box, flicked away by Crocombe. Elder sending the cross back in, and it was Barkhuizen who won the header. And he just glided it into an area that James Collins could attack. Chance to come forwards here for Seddon, who has a go, and Burton are back in this game. And he took the opportunity, dispossessing Mendez-Lang, and it just opened up for him here. Wilson couldn't catch him. Nelson backed off, and he finds the corner. All of a sudden, Burton have given themselves hope here. Wilson does well to find a cross there. Howrahan. Wilson again. The trickery from him to create half a yard and allow him to send in another cross. Cushing was rising, got his head to it. And now a chance here, and it's the substitute Joe Hugill. First sight of goal for him, and he puts it away. From 2-0 down to 2-2. And how about that for an introduction on his debut for Joe Hugill? Only on the field for a matter of minutes. Callum Elder, well, he just got it all wrong there. Hugill, he looks so composed. And he just stroked it beyond Josh Vickers. Seddon's hopeful ball forwards, really. But it found its way to Hugill, who had one look over his shoulder to see how far away Elder was, and then he just stroked it into the corner of the net. Collins on the volley, bit of a miscue. He was unable to cash in there, guided towards him. Pressure building from Derby. The intended target, and he's on to the loose ball. Mendez-Lang, again it comes in. It breaks on the edge of the box here for Wilson, charged down and then fired in! Heartbreak for Burton as Conor Howrahan makes it 3-2. 3 minutes into stoppage time. Mendez-Lang played in the cross. Wilson shot charged down, and it sat up so nicely for Conor Howrahan. How well did he control his strike here? He didn't panic. Perfect technique. And as it came through the crowd, Max Crocombe unable to react quick enough. It took a slight brush off Joe Powell. It may not have deviated it too much. There'll be only seconds remaining. There is the full-time whistle. Victory for Derby County. But my, they had to work for it. The captain's goal from Conor Howrahan 3 minutes into stoppage time.